Let's go inside. Long time no see, bro. I almost started to miss myself. Last movie, Crazy in Love with You. I don't know if it was any good. At least here I am. I would like to make a real film. Ain't that easy? Because of the weather. It's always mean. Lot meaner than I am. Storm. Every other day. New Year's Eve. A strong storm. Last one even worse. Alright. It's hard, to get the right camera angle and to get myself fixed. Always something going wrong. I never feel prepared, to sit down and talk. Never know how it will turn out. Maybe if I prepared a little bit, if I planned a little bit more mentally, it will be better. It will be something more to look back to when I get old and gray. I'm just getting younger by years. You see my beard? Was it a little bit gray before? No. Maybe I painted it. Or maybe I just find a way to reverse my aging. That didn't show that much in the first place, man. Gotta be a little bit perfectionist. Just a little bit. It's 8 o'clock. 8 a.m. No, 8 p.m. By the way, it's not 8 at all. It's 6:10. God damn it. I'm not supposed to drink coffee in this late hour. But I want this conversation, so to speak, or monologue, to go fast and with a cock float. I want it to float. All the words float out of me. Easily, smoothly. Don't mind the teddy bears. I didn't bother. Throw them away just because of this occasion. Alright. My movie's doing quite good. One movie better than the other. I haven't really been discovered yet. Some people like me though. I think I have a relative small but loyal fan base watching every films. And maybe one of my fans put a thumbs like. Put a thumb down sometimes. Maybe it's not the enemy anymore. Maybe it's not the bad guys. Maybe those who like my films most, they put it down sometimes when I've been a little bit naughty and haven't come up with good stuff. Not that easy, you know. What I planned for this film is to have a little bit soft, nice, fitting music in the background. And in between, I want some waves. As you see the pattern in the lake that I filmed 2 years ago, I think. So nice. You can barely hear me talk. I barely shut up. I don't take much break in between, so if the one film takes over for this, you will not be able to hear my voice. I miss my voice, just like I've been gone or sleeping all the time when I'm not on film. It's almost true. Or maybe in between I'm just practicing to be myself as soon as I get on the camera again. So why haven't you seen much of me? It's been Christmas holiday though. Kind of lonely Christmas though. All by myself. At least last Christmas, my father visited me as a ghost. Scared the shit out of me, man. This Christmas, not even he showed up. And not the witch that want to eat my eyeballs in hell. And not the drunkard on the other side of the bridge, asking for a gut of money. Who else? Oh yeah, the church guard. I didn't even went to church. I just passed by. Of course, I was at the grave of my brother, my beloved parents, but I was before Christmas though. That's my point. I wasn't going there for what do you call it? God service in English. You know, back in the days when I grew up, it was a little bit more boring, a little bit better in some ways. We didn't have cell phones and internet and YouTube and PlayStation with TV games and shit like that. At least we have still good music. Back in the 60s and the 70s. My God, I ain't that old though. I wasn't born in the 60s, I was born in mid-70s. You believe it? I don't look that old, huh? Oh my God. Before, you know, I was more alone and I didn't make so much entertaining out of myself. It was the time before I started to make movies. And the stories you've seen, you know, during the 2.5 last years that I've been making movies, didn't really happen while I made them. It's not exactly what has happened to me during the 2.5 last years. My God, that would be some crazy adventure. But I did join the Man versus Crazy fucking Chinaman though. That happened last summer. That's a long story too. That one started back in 2015 and it was finished 2 years later. That's a long, crazy, ultimate adventure, long journey. Unclear. I'm sitting outside when the storm is blowing, watching over the mountaintop and thinking, looking at the horizon. and thinking that it's a little bit unclear, the visions of my future, the visions of one way or the other a better life. So why do you go on living? Why don't you just give up? It's because you want to have a good life, better life than before. Or maybe the same kind of life you had before in your prime, when you had everything until you lost it. You crazy drunkard. I never really had my prime yet. I'm working on it, buddy. Oh my God. Oh my God. How to say in Norwegian? I'm not so good with it. It's called I forgot my hook. I was mad because my brother threatened to kill me with a fucking hammer. Alright, but what did he say the other guy? Before he turned into me. He said something like that. No är grisen förbanna. Oh my God. Oh, takes a toll on my throat to keep this, to maintain this raspy voice. Ain't really my original voice, so to speak. I want to make many kinds of movies. I want to make the survival movie in the wilderness. I'm walking, running around like Rambo. I did already, didn't I? In Rising Hell, you saw some similarity with me and Rambo, didn't you? But still, it's the Rambo parody that I made. When I cut my beard, I put on a black wig. It's the same kind of pastel, if you can see. That movie did really success on the internet. It was discovered. I was so amazed when it had more than 1,000 likes. I never had more than 1,000 likes before. No, I mean views. 1,000 likes, that would be something, huh? Just like one view, no, one like is more worth than 100 views, kind of. And when you get a thumbs down, you realize that you got one view too much. The Rambo film, it's like almost 25 minutes long. It starts with the original theme song of the movie, and it has over 7,000 views. And for a while there it was 7 thumbs up and 4 down. After a while there became more, 8, 9, 10. But there also came 7 dislikes and then 12 thumbs up. And just past 2 weeks I went from 12 to 19. Maybe even I will speak, I got 20. Let me see for you. Let me check it out. Brother. Well, I shouldn't strain from the... Please find it from my list. 7.1. Let me see. 19. Still 19 likes. That's quite good for a amateur movie maker. You see it there. Rambo. To hell and back. You know, I don't know if it happened by accident or what, but I found another film called Rambo to Hell and Back, and it was made by, guess who? Sylvester Stallone. This is me. Do I look like Rambo? Kinda. Back in good old times, I want to show you more, but you can find it now. Rambo 2 parody, To Hell and Back. I have to go back to my own playlist. This one. 30 movies. Maybe if you're a loyal fan, dedicated fan, blood fan, you have seen all my movies. In the humble beginnings, there was me and Uncle Willy, my insane trauma. I want to make a movie similar to that one again. I don't want just to sit there with chit-chat and mumbo-jumbo with you into the camera. I want to be a stranger again, mystified, and that other people tell the story, like my auntie. No, my goddamn niece. See, my niece, you get the point. She told the story. It was her that was the main person in that movie. She was the storyteller. And I was the main character in a way, because it was a story about me and Uncle Willy, but I didn't tell the film to the camera like I do now, or like I did many other times. I wanted to be start with some blowing wind and thunder crackles, and then scared young girl walking and said, I just hope that this crazy mean Uncle Willy really is dead. He fall down from a steep high cliff and I heard a splash. There's no way he could survive that. But I think I saw him in my dreams. And sometimes I could see him in the flick of my eyes. Maybe it was something I just imagined. What if he's alive? I don't know if I dare go through this backwards, just like Red Riding Hood is afraid of the wolf when she tried to struggle her way to the house of her grandma. Mysterious film with his mysterious dark Uncle Willy. Not so mysterious anymore. I make too much movies, you know. But I want to make too much out of myself. If not, I will miss myself too much. Because, you know, I'm like the sleeping bear or in coma when I'm not on the screen. Unless I'm chopping my wood and carrying big logs, and the secret is not supposed to be revealed, is that I do none of this shit when the camera is turned off. My next movie was also in 2016. Me and Uncle Willy, psychedelic dance. I don't know, there's not enough space to repeat it. I shaved my beard. By the way, the first film I made it June 20, early summer of golden year 2016. Oh, you think you almost saw me earlier? Someone with a similar hair. That was the parody of Daryl Dixon in Man vs. Crazy Chinaman. Local zombie apocalypse. Yeah, the same hair. Was my hair though, the similar one. I guess you can see a little bit difference now. It's better than last time though. I put a little spray so looking like I'm coming out of the storm, snowstorm. And I kind of did. I wanted to be snow outside. It was supposed to be just a music video. Me sitting here when this song play, Urban Lullaby. Another song, I don't remember the title, but I used it in at the end of Rising Hell 1.5 years ago. Retro, min Uncle Willy. And I used it in the beginning of the next film, The Doghouse. Freaking Doghouse. I don't know if that film was a success. It was supposed to be so much longer and contain so much more drama and action. But then the autumn struck. I had no time because I also had to make the last Crazy China movie for that year. And then I took a long break in 2017 to make a lot more Min Uncle Willy films. And the first one was this. Mama's Calling. The ghost of my mom called me and bothered me. She's a parasite. Yeah. The next one was prequel to me and Uncle Willy's next film. This one. It's a nice one. You remember it? It was a kind of prequel to Rising Hell. I made another easier one when I was really hungover. Not in a good shape, but I made it very easily. Short little film that almost didn't matter. Psychedelic Dream. Because I make psychedelic dance, I also had to make a psychedelic dream. Oh my God. So, now we sit there, two fellas face to face, and I'll talk when the wind is blowing outside. How you like me? How you like me now, brother? Do I entertain you? Are you enjoying my presence, my company? Do I amuse you? Am I supposed to? Well, I guess I do it most for myself. I have to admit, I'm not supposed to drink so much coffee. At this late hour. I slept only 3 hours. I went to the city for shopping. Not shopping boots though. I do that another time. Shopping food, I shop at least for. I bought at least enough for 1 month. I don't like to go to the store too often. I visit 5 or 6 stores in the city. It's a good time to sing me a urban lullaby. How was that song? Ooh-wee, ooh, ooh-wee, ooh, ooh-wee, ooh, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Now sip it, motherfucker. I wish I was drunk. I wish I had a little moonshine. Maybe that's exactly what I have. Maybe I take a drink now. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh, strong one. I got a lot. Start a new year with drinking. Except it ain't any liquor. I wish it was gin with this wooden taste, the flavor mixed with grass and furunor. Och mannen gick till Veaskog och hej fora fareltura. Da hej da hej da hej da da. Och mannen gick till Veaskog. Hej fora fareltura. Kanske mer. I know a little bit of Norwegian. I'm not supposed to speak it. It kind of ruins my image. I have to maintain myself. I have to stay to my character and not trying to be anyone else. Like Charlton or Mannen och katten och kärleken till liv or whatever. Well, I'll have to take another break. Yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, it was that. Come to me, baby. I'll give you love. Love and devotion. You want the real man? Come to sweet Uncle Willy. I give you love. I give you pleasure, no pain. I promise. I give you all my heart. I give you myself. Every inch of my body, from the bottom to the top, is perfection, and it's all for you. Come to me, baby. Don't be afraid. Willy never wanna hurt you. Willy gonna make you feel real good about yourself. Come to me, baby. Let me give you the sweet love and devotion. If I don't stop this crazy psychedelic dance, this video's going to be banned from the YouTube. At least it will not be accepted on the freaking Facebook. So you are my woman, after all. You dirty whore. Go back to the fucking whorehouse. You ain't my girl. You're not good enough for me. You ain't the girl that I want. Go back to the shithole where you came from. But you, hey girl, yeah you, the cute one, in the corner over there. It was you I was talking to earlier. It was you that I gave that sexy dance. Come to me, baby. Come to me. I will take you higher. I'm gonna make you feel real good. I give you sweet love and devotion. Come to sweet Uncle Willy. I'll make you feel good. Oh my God. Oh my girl. And then, what more? Help me a little bit here. And then he huff and he puff and he... No, forget about this shit. Let's go back to the sofa. Yeah, come now, girl. Come to sweet Uncle Willy. What are you japping about? Come sit down, don't mind the teddy bears. Come give me some sweet love, and I will give you the same in return. Ain't no girl. Ain't nothing at all. This is what happened when I tried to improvise. But you gotta try, right? You gotta try to make some value, entertainment. But then you ask yourself, with all the entertainment you have, for example on YouTube, all the millions of videos, why should you choose mine? Good question. But on the other hand, there is only one mean Uncle Willy. And I ain't mean fucking Uncle Willy for nothing. You heard that one before. I just hope you don't like me anymore. You think that me and Uncle Willy belong to the past. But so do you. Your life dwells in the past. But now you're in the present. And you're kidding me, bro. It's ridiculous. If you're trying to make me think that you don't even for a split second think of your future. You have one, right? You better. And so do I. Or should it be on the camera? Should it be on the YouTube? Or is that our era? Pussy. No. Oh yeah. I gotta enjoy a little tobacco. You can't get enough of alcohol, tobacco, and firearms, huh? I was talking about my career. Yeah, you sit down. You sit over there, little girl. Look away. Huh? I know you're ignoring me. That's alright. I'm used to it. How do you like me now? How do you like my movies so far? What is it about me and my movies you like? Maybe there's been a little bit too much violence in my films. Not all of them though. I'm trying to get away from that. So where was we? This film is not supposed to be too long. Wait a little bit, I have to go back to my playlist. Rising Hell. I was 3 movies. And in between I was making another prequel. I was drunk still. Not as drunk as the first time. The first time it was so improvised that it became a success. It became really good. The next time I tried to be as good as the first time. When you try really hard, when you try too much, you know, it becomes a little stiff and not natural. And the last, Rising Hill. Yeah. Documentary for me and Uncle Willy, Rising Hill. 2.5 hours long, very long. And then you had The Doghouse. Yeah, I mentioned it already. Me and Uncle Willy retrospective. Oh yeah, that was the first film that I made a retro from the Rising Hell. I made so many times, you know. And it was the first time I saw golden brown colors and soft classical music with Moon Sonata and Morning Mood and stuff like that. Next time it was me and Uncle Willy the Fighter. We also have a little retro, you know, with that song. It's only 2 minutes or something. And Willy the Fighter was action music or rock and roll. And it was in color. I don't know if it was as long as the first one. But it was a little bit better somehow. A little bit more action and rock and roll. Talking Willy. Talk about this new film. Prequel for me and Uncle Willy. Next film, Uncle Willy's Christmas. I'm still quite proud of this movie. Me and Uncle Willy's Christmas. Some said it was a little bit sad, too saddening. when I was standing in front of the grave. You know, I didn't even have a manuscript. So all right, raw, Willy, uncut, all from my heart. Not really improvised stuff because it was my speech to my brother and my mother and my father. And that came right from the heart. If I have one. I do, you know that by now. Me and Uncle Willy. Retro. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Willy the Fighter, 33 minutes. Oh yeah, I was a little bit faster. And then you have prequel for 3 new films. I was end of Mars. I was standing on the ice in the wall, on the lake down there. And then me and Uncle Willy's prologue for the Hillbillies. Hillbillies was a kind of good movie. It was like the best one since Rising Hell. Because, or maybe, the Christmas film was good too. Even though it was a little bit saddening. It's a little bit similar to Rising Hell, these Hillbillies. I had so many ideas of the title, you know. The Hillbillies of the Misty Mountain, or just the Misty Mountain, or I don't know all the titles, but I want to go for a shorter one, the Hillbillies. It was a little inspired by The Outsiders, if you see that series. Oh my god. Good with coffee, makes me talking, makes me going. And then you have making of the Hillbillies, alright, 1 hour and 40 minutes, 100 minutes. And then you have Willy's walk to the New Eden, and there I sat on the top of the mountain till crazy Chinaman and the man and his friend came to rescue me. I have to participate in that exercise, you know, to free the cursed triangle. Luckily for me, my home is right outside of the cursed triangle, but I could feel the bad vibration from time to time. Uncle Willy talk about film projects and about his lost brother. I was barely crying in that one. It was too dark. At first it was middle of summer. I started filming at 2:30 in the morning. I was drinking. I don't drink anymore, really. It's no bullshit. I'm training like hell because I don't want to be fat, Uncle Willy. Last summer, you know, I was a little bit better. I was down to 95 kilos. And with that amount of muscles that I have, that ain't that too heavy. I went back up to 103 and now 99 or 100. A little bit better. I'm getting there, brother. But I want to go beyond 90, 85, maybe even down to a little bit over 80. Between 80 and maybe 85. But first, you know, I have to strip off the fat. I will lose muscles. I can't avoid that. Can't help that now. I will get weaker. Some exercises doesn't really matter. I'm gonna build up the muscles again from scratch. But I try to keep them, maintain them as good as I can. But if I lose them, so be it. I want my abs to the beach season, you know. I want to go in the beach without shirt, or almost, flexing my abs. My God, it's a long time since I saw them. Ever since I was 18 or 19. Then I start to get a little layer of fat. And there was one time I was almost cut clean. But never really. The belly, you know, is the first place you start to lose fat. And it's the last place you lose it too. You can get so thin elsewhere on the body, but still keep some body fat. So I get real thin Uncle Willy. Oh yeah, I was bathing with my wig. Was not the time that wig, no wig, no wig for me. Not the time that I lost it. Only lost my mind. No, not this time. And it was tell half of my life story and dancing in between, like I did in this film. These two films, you know. And in the other film, I talk so sweet about my brother. I said I forgive you, even if you threatened to kill me with a hammer. And then there came this film, from the Gapa hook in the mountain. I was angry at my brother again, but that was earlier in the summer, you know. But I filmed 3 hours. I was talking a lot of Norwegian. So that was just me in the end of the film. So I had to make one raw cut Uncle Willy film for myself. And this is me and Uncle Willy 13. Kill me with a fucking hammer. It's one of my favorites. I once said possibly the best film on the YouTube. God, that was flattering. Warms my heart. And it was this training video. The training wig. The hell wig. And then you have me and Uncle Willy, angry companion, you know. I think it's the 4th time I put together scenes from Rising Hell. But no more. Now you're gonna only get new stuff. And that's a kind of easy film though. Just sit there and talking and dancing though. And sitting there while the music play. And outside. Oh, it's not that simple no. It's made in one day, but I put some effort in it and very improvised like always. No, not always though. And last one, Crazy in Love with You. The only film, you know, was when I was chopping the wood outside and talking to you like you were a drifter, passing by and welcome you home into my humble home where I talk about the girl that I fell in love with, but that's passé. That's over now. I don't think that she would like me. I haven't seen her. And I think there's some reason that I will not end up with her. I will not get into that now. I will drink the last cup of coffee. Last drops of coffee. And I think I will call it quits now. Because this movie was not supposed to be longer than 30 minutes, but I think that it will be like 3/4 or something. Of course there was coffee in here too, that I have to spell out. It's for my night sleep, you know. Should I sing a song for you or something? To make this, to complete this film. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no warmth when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and it's always come along anytime she walks away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. I'm no happy when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always come along anytime she walk away. And I wonder, 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 wonder. I wonder every time she's gone, why she's gone too long. Every time she goes away. I was another song, I don't know if I should take it. You are my special angel, sent from up above. The Lord smiled down on me and sent an angel to love. You are my special angel, sent from up above. I have my special angel here to watch over me. The smile from your lips bring the summer sunshine. Tears from your eyes bring the rain. I feel your touch, your warm embrace, and I am in heaven again. You are my special angel, sent from up above. I have my special angel here to watch over me, here to watch over me. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Enough now, Willy. Enough of that shit. Oh, you ain't that good singer after all. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. Trying to forget my feelings of love. Feelings for all my life I'm feeling. I wish I never met you, girl. You'll never come again. Teardrops rolling down on my face, trying to forget my feelings of love. Just the way I can sing it. Mean fucking Uncle Willy, raw uncut. I have to cut now. It's enough now. So, I will make more films though. You will see me, out in the wilderness. I will go on a hunting party. I have to make a rifle for that one. And of course, I will be left for dead. I will be shot and injured, and I will barely make it back to the civilization alive. And this other film, I have a lot of crazy stories to tell from my life. It will call it Beyond Rage. I have to find a moment where I'm really angry, but I have to write some script, or at least some words here and there to remind me what to talk about. And I have to go back to my shithole down by the river to perform it. So I have to dress warm. It's kind of cold now, so I can't make a bonfire, inside of that house of mine, man. When I leave it, even a little spark, I can put the whole house on fire. And I come back to it, burn down to ashes. We don't want to have that, right? Maybe outside of the house I can make a bonfire from all this junk wood behind the doghouse. We'll see. I'm not supposed to sit and talk about the future movies, but there will be some. I have to get a better haircut then. Maybe order a little bit better haircut on eBay. Let's see. It's enough for now. Bye. See you later. Alligator. Keep warm. And don't get depressed because of the darkness and the cold. And the snowy storm blowing. Soon it get better and lighter. And the spring right around the corner. ain't really yet, but stay strong, brother. I'll see you later. Not really long time, but it's really enough for now. I hope you like my video. I enjoy making it for you. Bye for now.